Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming. And if you're reading the title, you know there's some big news, there's some big changes going on in my life, and I want to get right straight to it, not to leave you all in too much suspense. A lot of you may have already guesstimated or figured this out by now, but I've been very involved with RAYNz over the last few months, and I haven't been speaking about this because I just didn't feel the time was right. I didn't feel that it was important to mention just yet. But a lot of you have also seen my channel go up and down in terms of, wait, he's gone for 5 days, he's not doing videos, he's here. And I haven't been able to give my 100% focus to YouTube like I'm always doing because I've been going through a significant life change, because I've been offered a job, a full-time job at RAYNz Studios, and I have accepted. And I will be moving to Atlanta this Friday. To begin my new life working for the company. And I have to say I'm so proud, I'm so grateful, and excited for the new journey. I really am. And I want to spend a few minutes just talking with you guys. I want to let everyone know how and why and what's next for us at Raynday Gaming, because I know a lot of you are going to be asking the question, well, what's happening with YouTube? And what's going on now that you're there? What are you even doing there? What's going on? Is it Smite? And so I wanna just answer all your questions. So the first big question I think a lot of people want to know is how did it happen? And I want to explain that right now. So I don't know if you know Adam. He's the head of esports, and if you know Stu is basically the president of the company. And as my channel grew more and more this year, I started getting the attention of both of those individuals. I believe it was Stu first, and then somebody who remarked on Adam. And as you guys may have remembered, I put on several tournaments, such as the Clash tournament. I started hyping my own commentary up. People would be like, "Why are you talking so much? Why are you commenting your own stuff?" Because I really wanted to practice and become better and more efficient at it. And what ended up happening was I kind of caught the eye of Adam, who runs esports, or who ran esports previously at RAYNz, and Stu. For the way our community set itself apart as being a positive influence, but not only that, for I think a lot of the esports tact that I started developing, and we pretty much started working at the Paladins circuit, and I didn't know what that was. They told me to start commentating Paladins, and I just did it. And what ended up happening was I ended up performing pretty well. And at that point, they wanted to fly me out. And I know you guys remember I went to Atlanta a little bit. And at that moment in time, about a month ago, we toured. I met with all of the people there, and I was offered a job. At that point, I wasn't sure what I was going to do because I have a lot of things back home, mainly a very important relationship to me, my family here, and I had 2 jobs at the time that I was working alongside with YouTube that I was fully committed to for the rest of the year. So it was a lot to say, but it just felt right. The first time I heard it, it felt right. And I apologize again. This is very free. I haven't written any of this, so I want you guys to just kind of know the story and listen along. And if you don't want to, that's okay. But I want to make sure everyone who's interested gets the whole full picture. So what ended up happening was I took this next month to kind of understand what it was going to be like. And I didn't tell anybody. Obviously, I started working out with my family and my girlfriend, and there were a lot of potential issues. I mean, there was a lot of upset. There was a lot of sadness, and there was a lot of pride and joy and gratitude for this amazing alignment of what I've been doing, playing Smite and supporting this community as best I could, to be a positive influence to people and help make things better, just in general, just make things better on YouTube and Smite, and seeing that all come to fruition without me even trying. It felt so natural. It felt like I didn't do any. I wasn't trying to sneak my way in. I hoped, obviously, it'd be great to work with RAYNz in some capacity, but it was just I wasn't ploying and plotting. It was like I was just doing me, and I was just doing what I felt was right, and it just aligned with what was right for them. And so everyone around me who heard the news was like, "Man, that fits. That works for you, man." A lot of you know I was doing professional soccer. I was doing a lot of other jobs. I had to find my way. And what ended up happening was it just clicked. And so I made the decision about a few weeks ago, and I've not told anybody yet except my family and girlfriend and all that stuff. So it's been difficult. It's been not easy. Leaving people I love, knowing those relationships are going to change. Me and my girlfriend been together for, I think, 8 years at this point. So it's a lot. Things are really good. So it's a lot for us to try and figure all that out. But we are, and we will. And it's been a journey, I will say. And as you guys can see here, my goal is really about YouTube as well. And I want to answer that next question because I think what's going to happen to YouTube and my where I'm going to be on YouTube is going to be important. So I want to answer that. But first, I actually want to tell you guys what I'm doing there. So we talked about casting and how they found me, but really what I'm actually going to be doing there is casting. I'm going to be casting for the esports of Paladins. So I'm going to be one of their in-house commentators, and we've got some other people in there that I'm going to be working with. But I'm going to be joining the esports team. And basically Adonis is going to be, my head right now, along with Dan, high-res Dan, and I believe Brad, who's in charge of production there. So we're going to be working with them as a team. Right now it's strictly Paladins. I have no plans to do anything Smite related at the moment, but my channel will stay Smite related. And I know there's a bunch of dogs barking in the background because I just have some crazy ass dogs. So I'm glad to be moving away from these crazy ass dogs. I will tell you, there are some good things about going to Atlanta. I will say that these damn ass dogs will not be messing with me again in my videos. I tell you that. So yeah, that's going to be happening. And I'm also going to be working in the video department. I'm going to be working with Andy. And I'm going to be creating content for Paladin's YouTube channel, and potentially it's my YouTube channel. We'll see. But I'm going to be a voice and a face there in the company that's going to be around a lot of things. The YouTube channels, the esports community, I would assume potentially patch notes, and you may even see me in some other capacities that cross over with Smite and Paladins. A lot of those things are yet to be determined, but pretty much I'm going there for a very specific purpose of helping to grow this new game and to be one of the voices, the faces, and community members that is kind of in the forefront for this game. Now, that's what I'm going to be doing there. In many ways, there will be a lot of overlap because I love high-res. I want to make that company as good as possible in all of its arenas. And now to get to the big question, what does that mean for my YouTube channel, which is all Smite related? What does that mean? I'll still be doing Smite, guys. I will still be covering Smite. I'll still be playing Smite. I will still be even covering other games if I feel like it. My YouTube channel has been, ever since I started it, my #1 focus in my life. Now, it's going to have to take a back seat in terms of what my requirements are for high-res. I'm going to have to do that to the best of my ability because you got to give 100% to that commitment that I'm making. They're making one to me. I got to make it to them. But I'm going to give 200%. Because I'm going to give 100% to high-res. I'm going to give 100% to my YouTube channel. This is where my life is. This is where I want it to be. This is the community I want to build, and I want to make a more positive place on the internet for everyone to live, to spend their time, and to enjoy themselves. And this is a big dream for me. This is huge. So I'm not dropping this at all. In fact, I'm going to be picking it up. I'm going to be learning with Andy. I'm going to be learning with all the video department. I'm going to be learning from the esports, the Smite knowledge. I'm going to be learning from all of these things that will help make not only my video production better, but my insider knowledge, my insider awareness of the company and how things are really manufactured. So you here at Raynday Gaming are going to get the best content, not only visually, editing-wise, production-wise, content-wise, but knowledge and information-wise. You're going to have it from the source. You're going to have it from inside the company. And obviously, we'll do spoils when we can, but we'll also just keep you right up to date with everything. And that is going to be huge for me. And I think it's going to be a huge benefit for all of my subscribers and viewers here on the channel. So that's a big, big benefit. So you guys should be really happy about that. Now, given the fact that I am not going to be, obviously, here any longer, it means I'm going to have to move. So it means Friday, I'm taking all this stuff and shipping it across country. So what that actually means is today or tomorrow, I actually have to ship my computer, which is a 60-pound ton thing. I can't just put it in a bag. And I got to ship my monitor. I might even actually leave this monitor here and get a new monitor. The only reason I would ship it is because, honestly, I need to have a monitor when I get there to use this computer, but I'm actually probably more interested in just purchasing a monitor when I get there, so I probably won't even ship my monitor. So for a little while, there may be a moment where I don't make actual Smite videos or videos for this that are like gameplay oriented. And it may be a week. I don't imagine it being longer than that, but I'll have to be going through that transition. I just ask that you guys bear with me. Obviously, I want to get back to it as soon as possible. But during that time, I hope to be making vlogs. I hope to be showcasing you different people that I'm working with, whether it's hanging out with Shillaroo or Pretty Hair or High Res Andy or Adonis or F Dot and Hindu Man or Anatoly, and us chilling or chatting or having dinner or just whatever it is, fun things so you can see the vibe of Atlanta, what it's like, and kind of the energy of where it's gonna be. So that's kind of the things that I would like to do in the meantime. So stay tuned for the videos, and we might even be doing some giveaways on there. We'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know what it looks like, and I may come up with something at the end of this video that works. But I don't want to ruin the flow. I don't want to ruin the flow. Thank you guys for watching again. After obviously looking at how it would change my life, I had to really look in the mirror as to what I want to do. And from the personal aspect, this just really fit. This just really, to me, was looking like it was just the door I was meant to be walking through a long time ago, but that I needed to walk through a couple of other doors in order to see this one. And I needed to kind of bump my head in order to maybe adjust the height of where I was looking and find what was meant for me to find. I don't want to get too deep on it, but I do want to say that this feels like a path. This feels like the right direction. And what will unfold will be me doing my absolute best to be as big of an influence at the company and as big of a supporter of the things that we support here at the channel, so that we influence not only people through our channel, but now through High-Res, to be really aware of creating positive communities, of creating people that support one another, of shutting down bullying and not tolerating that, or individuals that have done that in the past or in the future. Shutting down anything that makes for a gaming environment that is not what gaming is about, which is fun, which is enjoying yourselves, which is connecting with other people. And we're going to look at it from that perspective. I'm going to do my best to influence the people there about that. And I think it's already something High-Res really stands for. And I just want to say thank you to High-Res, to anyone watching this video from High-Res, that I'm very excited to be working for a company that I've had a lot of love for since my very beginning Smite days. A lot of people, when I've run across them and talked about YouTube, have said, Smite, yeah, that's great. I'm also going to play this game, and I'm going to be this guy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to cover everything. I'm going to be the gamer guy. And that's awesome. Maybe I'll do that one day too. But for me, I've been so clear that Smite and Paladins and this community of people, from Bart to Kelly to Dry Bear to every single person now who's at the community, from Erez down to Stu to I believe his name's Scott. Todd, man. Just laughing at their environment and the things that they do, and just saying this is a great place to be. I've aligned with this as all, and I've known that you all loving Smite, loving Paladins, loving this type of stuff can carry a huge weight in the world. We don't need to be other things. We need to be this. We need to treat this community right, and we will get to where we need to be. If we get 1 million subscribers, we get 500,000, we get 100,000, we could do so many more things in the world. Even if we take these Smite players and people who care about that, we can move on to either other games and influence those communities positively. We can do things that are intriguing to all of us, and we can actually make the world a better place by just rounding up all of the people who support these great games and this great company, and using them to make a difference. And so for me, that's what I'm really excited about. Being able to channel the company, being able to channel the YouTube channel, and put them all together, put them both together to make the best of both worlds, and to make the gaming environment here, for me, a lot more what I would ideally like it to be. There's always going to be haters, always going to be negativity, but in that same vein, we have to have the positivity. We have to have the warriors. We need to have the warriors who are not willing to surrender to that. And again, you guys see me, I'm wearing my shirt. F7 squad, baby. Never give up, never stop gaming. This was an exclusive for 50K, so make sure, I know a lot of people got the shirts, they were tweeting me at Raynday Gaming. If you got the shirt, tweet me at Raynday Gaming so I could check it out. This thing looks fly. I absolutely love it. People were like, whoa, what is going on, man? You're looking dope. What does that even mean? Already starting conversations. So next time I put out a shirt, guys, make sure you snag it. It's going to be an exclusive again. Nobody else will be able to get these except the people who bought them. So make sure when I do put out a shirt, you guys check in on that, because I want to make it really cool and special for the people who are there at that moment. It feels like I should put out a shirt for getting a job at RAYNz, but I don't really know. Anyways, it's you know, this is kind of the end of it. I might just keep talking for a little bit in case you guys want to just know a little bit more, but this is really the end of it. This is really it. I wanted to make this announcement to YouTube. I wanted to just take some time. I've been very busy trying to get videos out for you guys. I should have the Loki video already dropped today, so you guys should be seeing that and this. You know, so for me, it's just, you guys already know I'm committed. You guys got me. You got Raynday. I'm going to be here for you guys. And I'm going to be, you know, doing my absolute best, fighting for this channel as always, because it will be a great thing. It is worth the fight. It is worth the years. It is worth the time. It's worth the sacrifice, because at the end of the day, when we reach the mountaintop, or when we reach that part of our journey where we can now see and look down how many people we've affected, how many lives we've changed and made better, we're going to know that we are doing the right thing, and we're going to feel good. We're going to sleep well that night and for the rest of the nights, because we've made a difference. We made an impact. I think a lot of the blessings have come from things that are not, I can't claim. You know what I'm saying? I like to just really say that there's more. There's more to it. There's more to the world, whether it's spirit, whether it's God, whether it's the universe, whatever you like to say, whether it's something in the stars. I'm really blessed and really grateful for these opportunities coming forward. You know, obviously I'm leaving a lot of friends. I've been saying goodbye all week. It's been very emotional. I'm leaving my family, and I know my mom is having a bit of a crisis, as well as you know, my grandma and other people. But in many ways, we are going to be coming closer. And if they ever want to see my face, they can check daily for videos on Raynday Gaming, and that way, hopefully, they'll be able to see me and still feel me and my presence. So I don't really feel like I'm leaving. I feel like I'm just I'm going to start something new, start something good. That everyone's going to be a part of. I feel very connected at this moment in time. Also, I'm going to get a really cool apartment, guys. So I'll show you guys, you know, videos and pictures of that. You guys will see where I'm living. It's a very cool spot. You know, I just plan to keep you guys in the loop. So I'm thankful. If you guys want to, you know, send me any well wishes or talk to me about anything that you'd like to see me do at RAYNz, or you know, just keeping it positive, keeping it supportive, and I don't know, whatever you want to comment, just comment, man. Whether I don't care. But I do want to share this with you all. I want to share this with you all because it's been a big moment in my life. I feel like it's a new chapter. It definitely is. Moving cross country and going on an adventure. So I'll be glad to take all of you with me. So thank you so much who have been a part of this ride. And we're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started. As always, guys, my name is Raynday. Remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you all next time.